Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the My Lead System Pro morning wake-up call. Going out to the world, because on the call this morning we had somebody from New Zealand, somebody from Central Oregon, Paula, that's for you, and somebody from Vietnam. And we've had Adele on from Cape Town, South Africa here in the last week or so. So this goes out, and you can call into this from anywhere in the world. I love technology. It's fantastic. So you can do this business from anywhere. So I want to give a big shout out to everybody who's on the, doing intros. I did some intros there for about 5, 6, 7 minutes before the call. Kudos to you guys for coming on and announcing yourself, and everybody who's listening to this on the recording, because I know that you realize how important it is to get a little bit of motivational mindset stuff on every single day. So congratulations and kudos to you. A little bit housekeeping really quick. Today's Wednesday, so tonight you have Michelle Pescosolido, and what is she going to be talking about? Facebook, because she knows everything there is to know about Facebook. She keeps up to date on all of the latest stuff. And her course she updates her course all the time. Now, sometimes you'll go out and you buy courses from somebody, and you know what? In 6 months, it'll be outdated. Not Michelle. Not the courses that are inside My Lead System Pro, because they update them all the time with the newest and latest stuff. So get on the webinar tonight. Invite everybody that you know, because there's 1 billion people on Facebook, somewhere close to that, whatever. And learn how to generate leads and sales and sign-ups from Facebook. And then tomorrow she'll be doing the bonus webinar for all the Live the Dream ticket holders. So if you have your ticket, you'll get an invitation to that. If you don't have your ticket yet, get your ticket before tomorrow night, and you'll get invited to that webinar also, plus all the webinars that have been happening for the previous Thursdays, 5 or 6, however many, 4 there were. You'll get all of them. There's going to be 8 altogether, so you get the recordings to all 8 of them, okay? Check your back office for the Live the Dream information. I want to see everybody there at Live the Dream. It's less than a month away, November 2nd and 3rd in San Diego. And there's also the Monday Intensive, which Michelle and Bill are going to be there also. I'll be there. Roxana, teaching classes, and we'll have some other leaders probably coming in and out teaching class all day long. So check your back office for that. There's a super cool bonus just for attending the Monday Quick Start Intensive class. Okay, so go back there and check it out. Now, the other half, they're both awesome people. Bill Pescosolido, L5 leader in My Lead System Pro, and EMT member, and he'll be on stage speaking at Live the Dream 2, is our guest for this morning. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Dean. How are you?
I am awesome. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you. Thank you for the introduction.
You're welcome. I'm going to mute out, and the call is all yours.
Okay, cool. Well, good morning, everybody. It's great to be here. And, thank you to Dean. Dean, and I know sometimes it's Dean, sometimes it's Mary. But thank you to both of you guys just for always, kind of starting these calls and being there in a pinch if any of the rest of us forget or are not able to make it. I know that it's one of those things where Dean and Mary have to chime in like on the spot and host a wake-up call without knowing until it happens. It's not like we plan in advance like to not show up. They just kind of are left in a lurch. So just a big shout out to them for always being here and supporting this community. And, this morning I was thinking about this call, and I was thinking, what was I going to talk about? And I said to myself, I'm going to go online and I'm going to search for all this inspirational stuff. I'm going to Google like inspirational quotes and things like that, and it would come to me. And it just wasn't working. It wasn't coming to me. And so I said, well, what should I do? What should I talk about? So I said, you know what? I'm just going to go sit outside on my back patio and just think for a little bit, and it will come. It'll come to me. And it did. And I'm actually sitting here outside right now on my back patio sharing this call with all you that are listening. So just thank you all for being here, and thank you for taking the time. And what came to me as I sat here, we recently renovated our backyard. We did a full-on backyard reconstruction earlier this year. So in basically the end of the winter, early spring, here in Dallas. We had the whole thing just like torn up and rebuilt and redone and all landscaped and hardscaped, and now it's pretty cool. And there's a water feature out here, like this waterfall that I get to listen to every single day. And it occurred to me as I was going through my news feed this morning, I don't know if it was my news feed in general or if it was MLSP community group, but someone had a quote in there and a picture that said, if you want to be rich, or if you want to feel rich, think about all the things that you can't put a price on. And it occurred to me that certainly I could put a price on our backyard renovation. And we did. We had to. It was very expensive. In fact, it was a lofty price. But what I can't put a price on is my ability to sit out here right now at what is a little after 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time, just sit out here and drink my coffee, and it's very peaceful. There's no traffic right now. There's just some birds chirping. It's just birds chirping and the waterfall going, and I can see my dog like taking a piss on my bushes, which is annoying. But other than that, it's really awesome and peaceful and nice. And I can't put a price on this. And I thought, well, what is it really that I can't put a price on? Is it just the peacefulness? Is it just sort of the solitude that I have out here? Or is it the fact that it's a little after 10 a.m. and I can just sit out here and enjoy this? And that's what I really started thinking, is that, I didn't have to drive to work today. I don't drive to work ever anymore. And that's in large part due to My Lead System Pro. And so I thought that what I'm really thankful for is just the fact that because of, Michelle's early efforts, 3.5 years ago and 3 years ago and 2.5 years and 2 years ago, it got me to the point where we were able to financially, I could quit my corporate America job. And now we work this thing full time together from home when we want to. And that's what I'm really thankful for. It's the freedom that we have. And again, that is in large part due to My Lead System Pro. We obviously have a network marketing company. We have a few different streams of income, but My Lead System Pro is a major component of that. It's a major, very healthy chunk of our income, and we're very thankful for that. And I'm not sharing with this to brag to those of you that don't have this, or to be like, hey, look at me, I'm so cool, and you're not cool yet. It's nothing like that. Because taking it a step further, what had occurred to me is that I now have full 100% belief in what we do. And it wasn't always that way. In fact, when Michelle first started, I had zero belief in any of this. I was completely skeptical and negative and just ignorant to all of it. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard that. But there's some of you that are on this call. There's some of you right now, this might be the first time you're hearing my voice. There's some of you who joined My Lead System Pro yesterday, and today might be one of your first wake-up calls, right? And you're still kind of, plotting your way through the system and getting your account set up and still trying to figure it all out. And what I'm here today to tell you is not to give you some big rah-rah, climb the highest mountain, achieve your goals, rah-rah speech. That's not what this is today. This is more of an introspective thing that I've sat back and thought a lot about and reflected upon. And what I have, and what successful people have, is 110% belief in what they're doing. I have belief in this profession. I have belief in our network marketing company, just the products and the company and everything about it. And I have belief 110% in My Lead System Pro, because I've seen how it's changed our life. And I've seen how it's changed other people's lives. And people like Marion Dean Black, people like Patricia Sweeney and Brooke Bledsoe, people who are getting exposure now to a massive audience because of My Lead System Pro, because they bought into the system, literally, but figuratively. They bought into the system, started using the system, and started working the system the way it's designed to work. It's about generating leads. It's about attracting people to you. It's about giving yourself exposure, right, so that people then can see you where they wouldn't otherwise see you. People know of you who normally wouldn't have known of you, right? That's the beauty of My Lead System Pro. I'm here today talking to you because of My Lead System Pro. You're hearing my voice. So for those new people out there, and for those of you that are struggling, and I know that there's people that are in My Lead System Pro that are struggling with their company, struggling financially, struggling with just MLSP in the system. I mean, I'm in that community Facebook group all the time, and I see it, and I hear it, and I feel you. Because we were that way as well at one point. I mean, believe me, 3 years ago when Michelle first got into My Lead System Pro, nobody knew who we were. Nobody. We were zero. I mean, within the community, within like the network marketing industry and the profession and internet marketing, no one knew who we were. And now today, thanks to My Lead System Pro, that's quite a bit different. And so belief is the most important thing. When I talk to people on the phone, when I call my MLSP leads, I have such shatterproof belief. I mean, it's like I have this shield made of oak that no one can penetrate. No one can drag me down. No one can shatter that because I am living, breathing proof of how My Lead System Pro and network marketing makes people successful, gives you what you want. I'm living that right now. And no one can take that away from me. The biggest doubter in the world, they can't shatter my shield because I just have this foundation of belief, right? Because it works. And so I was thinking about that, again, here on my back patio, listening to the waterfall, watching my dog pee in the bushes. And it occurred to me that belief is the number one most important thing. If you don't believe in My Lead System Pro, then just it's not for you. If you don't believe in your network marketing company right now, then just quit, honestly, or find a way to find the belief. Get with people, surround yourself with people who do believe, who are having success. Because what it really starts with, before belief in MLSP and before belief in your network marketing company, it's belief in yourself. And that really is the most important thing. And not to pick on anyone in particular, but there was a comment in the MLSP community group where, and I'm going to totally paraphrase it, but I think at the end of it all, like the guy was struggling and didn't believe, and he's like, is this really legit or whatever? I'm just destined to be broke or something like that. And my first thought is that this person doesn't even believe in themselves. And that's the first thing that has to be fixed. Because you are the only thing that, you're the most constant thing in your life. You're the most dependable thing that you have. I was in corporate America for 16 years, and I thought I could depend on corporate America. And then I realized that was just a number, and they would lay me off in a heartbeat if it would improve the bottom line. So I couldn't depend on my job. Right? I couldn't depend on corporate America. I could find another job and just be in the same situation again. The numbers and the quarterly reports and revenue and shareholders, and boom, I'm out of a job. So I couldn't believe in that. But I can believe in those myself because I can depend on myself. I'm always going to be here for me. And unfortunately, I have Michelle as well, but your spouse. But you are really where it all starts, and you are where it ends. And in the absence of believing in yourself, you have absolutely nothing. So I guess the theme of my call today, as this is sort of developing, is it's really all about belief. Belief in My Lead System Pro, belief in whatever it is your network marketing company is, or your offer or your thing, but belief in you. Belief that you can do this. Belief that you will be where I am now in a couple of years. Belief that you can walk across the stage at the Live the Dream event. I never thought 3 years ago that I'd be speaking on stage. I didn't think, I didn't know what to think. But as the last 3 years have unfolded, I came to realize that this is really true. This is a reality. And you'll see some emerging leaders at the Live the Dream event. People who you never would have heard of maybe 6 months ago or a year ago, who are now going to be on stage, whether they're speaking on stage or being recognized on stage. And it's because they believe. So if you're struggling right now and you're wondering, where do I start? Start with yourself. Start believing that you can do this, that you are just like me. You just may be a little bit behind time-wise, chronologically-wise. Because you are able to do this. You can do this. You can build this thing, whatever it is you're building. You absolutely can. You have the system. You have the tools. You have the support. You have everything that you need. Now it's just belief in yourself. So I hope that makes sense. I know normally I give these kind of stirring, powerful, rawr kind of wake-up calls, and today it's a little bit different. But I believe in you. I believe in every person who's hearing my voice right now. I believe that you can do this. I believe that you can build this. I believe that you can achieve whatever it is that you're looking to achieve right now. I believe that you can be walking across the stage at Live the Dream this year, and that you can be a speaker on stage next year, at next year's Live the Dream event. I believe that because I'm seeing it happen right now. Do you believe in yourself? That's my call for today. Thank you all for attending. Thanks again to Dean. And yeah, show up for Michelle's webinar tonight. Go out and promote it too. It's going to be a great way to give people who aren't yet in MLSP System Pro exposure to MLSP. Great training. And obviously, if you refer them to the call and they clicked on your link and they join, you're going to get credit for that. So promote the heck out of this. Thank you, everybody, for your time. Have a wonderful day and believe in yourself. Talk to you later.